Welcome to today's episode of Tech Toolkit, where we explore the fascinating world of open source tools and technologies that power our digital landscape. Today, we're diving deep into a powerful tool for anyone interested in web security and information gathering, GoBuster. So what exactly is GoBuster? Well, it's a versatile tool designed for brute forcing URIs, that's Uniform Resource Identifiers, and DNS subdomains to help users discover hidden paths and resources on web servers. Think of it as a digital treasure map, where instead of X marks the spot, you're uncovering directories, files, virtual host names, and more. It can even check for open Amazon S3 buckets. Now, GoBuster is popularly used in security testing, especially during penetration tests. Imagine you're tasked with finding vulnerabilities in a website, and GoBuster acts like your trusty sidekick, tirelessly revealing potential weak points to investigate. Its capabilities include brute-forcing directories and files, DNS subdomains, virtual host names, and sometimes even hidden treasures in cloud storage, like those open S3 buckets. Let's break down some of the modes that GoBuster offers. There's the classic directory brute-forcing mode, which lets you list files and directories on a web server. Depending on your approach, you can also check specific DNS subdomains, opting for wildcard support if you need it. Have you ever tried to find all the dark corners of a major domain? This can be an absolute game changer. Then we have the VHost mode, which, unlike the DNS mode, focuses on identifying virtual host names on the target web server. This can be crucial when testing multi-tenant architectures. Oh, and there's also a fuzzing mode. This is where the magic really happens. You can send variations of input to find vulnerabilities. This is where creativity meets methodology. Maybe you've heard of the term fuzz testing? It's all about feeding a program random data to see how it responds. Now, if you're wondering about installation, it's user-friendly too. You can download binaries for various platforms, or if you're a Go developer, you can install it easily with a simple command. That accessibility is what makes open-source tools like GoBuster so appealing. Here's an interesting tidbit. GoBuster also allows you to use custom word lists and even supply patterns for your brute-forcing requests. Imagine preparing a custom word list of potential directory names based on the company you're investigating. You can use the patterns feature strategically to append or prepend common prefixes, like company names or project types, to amplify your chances of finding those elusive pages. Now let's talk about some of the new features in the latest updates. For instance, the recent versions introduced options that let you specify desired HTTP methods, like GET or POST, apply multiple values and ranges for responses, and even manage exclusions for content lengths. Not to mention, there's improved color output to help visually distinguish between found and missed paths. Very handy. Let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about the implications of finding an insecure S3 bucket? Organizations store a ton of sensitive data in the cloud, and little oversights can lead to huge breaches. Using GoBuster for cloud enumeration can uncover potential data leaks that require immediate attention. As we wrap up this episode, remember that using GoBuster and similar tools comes with a great responsibility. Don't use them maliciously. Ethical hacking has one goal: to fortify and protect our digital habitats. Always ensure you've got permission before probing any server. So whether you're a seasoned security professional or a curious newbie, GoBuster is a flowchart to the digital underbelly that's worth exploring. What do you think? If you have questions or experiences using GoBuster, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Toolkit. Keep exploring,